Oh boy, we've been waiting for this for a long time. Waiting for this for a long time. Dogs have to do the inspection. Piper! Why does the dog have to ruin it? Hey, come here! Yes. Alright. Meadow. Piper, come here! Wow. Took a while to get here, but it's here. Piper! Fuck, I don't know how those dogs don't get run over. Wow, that's hard on the tires. Wow. Wow. Oh, is it gonna come off the bead? Fuck me. Boys are hurt on the equipment. Ah. So, I have not looked at this thing yet. My brother went and looked at it. Not too bad. A little rusty, but not too bad at all. 1,300 hours. It can't be too bad for 1,300 hours. Let's get this sucker unhooked. Poor girl did snow. She did snow. Why is it? Tire looks a little low. Not too bad. I know why there's a scuff on that side. Can't see the damn side. I'll go kick that dog and tell her to go home. Alright, we got her all unloaded. There's the new girl. Look at the size of that bucket. This is the bucket that made the deal. Everybody else wanted to charge us for a bucket, except for these guys. Avantis.
See this? That's the only thing. It's a brand new cutting engine. Just...
Wow. Boo-hoo. Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Tack that together. Okay, well, we're gonna thank everybody for... Yeah, we're gonna do a switch up now, but we're gonna thank these guys for bringing it. These guys came all the way from Quebec City, so they left at 3 in the morning to get here. As much as we're excited to get our new toy, we have to also thank them very much for doing the job. They did a very good job. We don't need the forklift though. Merci beaucoup. That's nice. Very nice. So Devin's happy to announce he doesn't have to feed at the 6010 anymore. You can take the loader off of that. Huh? Yeah, we're putting the bale shredder or TMR on that. No, I need the loader on the 6010 or the 6030. So we were gonna get an allo adapter, but we're not sure yet now. Not sure if we're gonna get an allo to telehandler adapter, or we're just gonna make, because we have no attachments now. We have no manure fork or manure bucket. We don't want to buy everything again. So this even has, I've never seen this. What is this for? Oh, it must be a third function or something. So this was on a chicken farm before, I believe. I should probably get inside, you know? Get in my new machine. Oh boy, what's that mean? $1,050 hours, is that right? Okay, so when we demoed, obviously this is not a demo anymore, we bought this. So the one we demoed this summer had a reverser here. It was a TH. This is an LM. So this is a 2016, but it's a Delta, so it's just so big. We got the reverser on the joystick. We got the park brake on this. The other park brake I think was on the joystick. Anyways, there's a couple things, but I don't know what that means. It's all the same stuff. We got the, and I think this is the, yeah, I don't know why they have that right there, because you can hit it, so, you know, you can accidentally hit that. Should be able to lock that somehow. This lock. Maybe that is, oh, there we go. Yeah, that locks it, but I just don't know what that little, what's the 9033 beside it? This one. Stop. Ooh. Should that be not on with the stoplight? Oh, that's the RPM at the top, 1050. Okay, it's 1,390 the hours on it. Okay, that makes sense. That's what we had said. How many gears is there? 5? No way. We got 6. 6 gears. Did you see that? Okay, cool. I didn't know that. Reverser, forward and reverse. Oh, I guess that's forward. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so I didn't like about it. This is hard to get used to. It always wants to walk away on you. I can't really see the edge either. What the hell we're gonna do with this fucking bucket, but anyways, this is Tim's department. I don't really like this thing too much yet. doesn't curl up as much as I thought it would. I'm already getting frustrated with this machine. I hate this thing. Okay. Yeah. Whatever. So. That's that. The bucket doesn't curl as much as I thought it would. The aloes go way more than that. Must be a new one, a new thing that the one we had before curled way more than that. So, anyways. So now we're gonna switch everything over. 6030 is getting a new loader. Not a new loader, but that old junky loader's coming off because it's all cracked and ready to break more. I'm gonna put this one on. It's an older loader, but it hasn't been used very much. And we'll use the other one for parts, I think, because we've done the seals, or the, I think one of them we changed the cylinders on it. I think this one's got new cylinders on it. So the 6010 is gonna go on the TMR. That's going on the bale shredder. We got a little bit more comfort on the TMR. This, but it'd be nice. It just doesn't have enough power to run the shredder. We use the TMR more than we use the shredders. Makes sense. I just can't wrap my head around that telehandler yet. It's just so big. And we'll get that all set up. For the winter, it's going to be pretty sweet now because we have basically a tractor on every piece of equipment that we're using. All manure, we got that. 6010's on the TMR, and now this is gonna be on the bale shredder. Just gotta do a couple things. Well, one thing, gotta flip this hitch around. That's a little bit too high. I think for the TMR was good, but not for this bale shredder. I just can't remember how the hell we do this. I think we just unscrew that. I also have to flip the PTO around. I'm glad we don't have to flip the PTO around every morning, because that's a pain in the butt, and you lose oil too. So I think we do it. Oh, I need a good spanner, I think. Old Johnny's still being used. We don't use the bale shredder much though. Every second day or so. But she'll be just fine on the bale shredder. She doesn't have much hydraulic power, but everything else, she's strong, you know. She's a good 100-and-some horse. Better than the 6010. 6010 we find it's too narrow, or it's too short. It's kind of useless for a loader, and even for, it's like for making hay, or maybe running the TMR. We'll see if we can do that. But we just got to see if everything works out like it's supposed to now. That bucket it's like a snow bucket or something, I don't know. It's huge. Absolutely huge. Alright, so let's get this sucker. That probably hasn't been off since 1982. Or you gotta pull, I don't know. Gonna need two hands. Alright, Johnny's back where she belongs. We gotta do the heater core lines on that thing again, or yet, I should say. Got that hitch flipped around. It is an odd kind of hitch. It's a little bit too aggressive, too low or too high. It's nothing quite in between, but be good like that. I'm happy. I haven't had to bale shredder on here in a long time. It's nice to have. So, yeah. You're thinking, well, we still got this loader. What are we gonna do with this? This one's going up to our other farm, where our new wintering site is, the one I've been working on, so that we don't have to drive up and down every day, because it's about 7 kilometers. So that's gonna stay up there. So we're gonna have that main loader here. You there? You always eating those net wraps, pulling them away and playing with them on the lawn. So yeah, that's finally here. Seems like a good machine. Saved about 90,000 buying used, so that's nothing to cough at, you know. It's pretty good deal if you ask me. We had a couple other ones we were looking at, but didn't come with a bucket. They wanted to charge us like $5,000 extra for a bucket. We found this one. It was in Quebec City. Brother went to go look at it just after we got back from the one in Toronto, that JCB. I'm glad we didn't buy that piece of shit. It's a little bit smaller and more maneuverable, but I don't think I would touch JCB with a 10-foot pole. It's just not, I don't know, not made for here. It's very backwards. Very backwards. That was a 2016, that JCB. Holy God, I guess I should have plugged that one in, eh? Anyways, I don't even want to talk about that JCB. I'm happy with New Holland. We can get it serviced and maintained easily. Oh. My kid is sick, and he got me sick, and now I'm been just right here, ready to bomb it. So, it's gonna be one of those days. I'm gonna let that warm up. There's a bunch of stuff we gotta do to this tractor. But we're not gonna use it too much this winter. I'm gonna do some filming of this new one. Goddamn bucket's bigger than our TMR. The downside is there's no buddy seat, so I can't take my kid with me in the tractor and tell him. That bucket is literally massive. Crab steer on. So it's our first year with this bunk, and we're not too sure if we have enough silage. We're already going through it pretty quick. Pretty narrow spot in between the bunk and the TMR here, but just if you want to get on that side, you tend to run into the TMR. But with that crab steer, it's not much of a problem anymore. Feeding a lot now. We got almost over 100. We got 120 in here. It's a little bit packed. It's not gonna stay like that though. We have to vaccinate, castrate everybody, and then we gotta we could put them out where the cows are once the cows go down. I don't like it having packed like that. These finishers are doing good though. They're really getting onto the feed. These new guys have a hard time with the head gates. They got their heads stuck. They lift their head up in that V and they get it stuck somehow. I don't know why. Like right here, they put their head in and lift it, and then they'll get their head stuck in there and freak out. So you gotta keep an eye on them. But these guys, the red ones, they know how it works. So. I like this setup now because it's gonna work good. Everything works out all right. We haven't bought a new tractor in well over 10 years. I think it's about well over 11. Not too sure. I'll have to double check with that. But the last tractor, well, actually no, we bought the 6010. For that, but it has been a while since we bought a new piece of equipment. And it was due. As you can see, our loaders are still operable. They still work. We're really happy with them, but they're not gonna go much longer. And if we wanted to replace the loader, we could do that, but the tractor's still old, so we have to change the tractor and the loader. But the problem is we don't really need another tractor, and we're gonna hit well over $100,000 buying a loader and tractor. So with this telehandler, we actually saved, because it was actually cheaper than buying a new tractor and a loader. The price went out a couple months ago, well, I think last summer. It was $200,000 for the tractor. 25,000 for the loader. So, yeah, we're no better off. Mind you, I still do like tractors and loaders. I've been on them for so long now. I don't want to sound old, but I really do like a good tractor and a loader. It's just hard to beat the visibility and practicality and versatility. Not to mention the buddy seat for the kid. I like that. Mind you, I grew up in that one. I grew up in the old tractors and I still survived. Even though there was no buddy seat, I just went in the back. Smacked my head up against the window a couple times. So I'm sure we'll find a spot for the kid in the new loader. So I gotta put on a new joystick this morning. This joystick's breaking my hand. Oh look, the dog fits in it. So that's true, we have to start buying diesel exhaust fluid. It kind of sucks. But that's how it is. I really should have plugged this in. It's going to take forever. So we're going to be working on Devin's house again today, but we're just figuring to make a video in the morning, show the new loader. Thread on that. So I've changed everything on this. I changed this piece, and this was the old plastic from the other one, but they just, you can tends to dry out after a while. We're not using the buttons either, so it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna go see if I can find the other one. Can you believe I can find anything in this? Oh, look at that right there. Boom. Boom. Sniped. Smash my head on the freaking beam every time. Alright, so yeah. This is the broken one. That's the piece I changed. So, just take that off and we got ourselves a pretty solid handle. I don't think that's gonna break. Solid shaft. Some little grips on it there. Fucking telehandler's already in the shop. Oh no. So we noticed took the bucket off, brought it in the shop. Noticed a leak around an oil filter. We thought it was just from when they changed it, but we don't think they have changed it. So we noticed, cleaned it up, and as soon as we turned it on, it was leaking right in that crack there. You know, normally it would leak up here where the seal is, but it's like it's a bad filter. So we're gonna go change that because it looks like it's been leaking. It's been leaking for a while. And that's engine oil, so look how hot that thing got. That dipstick.
Mm-hmm.
That's not good. Okay? Sons of bitches. Oh man. That's not good. Little stupid thing like that. Yeah, it's full. There's oil in it, but I don't like that discoloration that the metal got there. So we're gonna do that ASAP. It's a block heater, just noticed that. I wonder if there's number of block heaters. I think this one for the engine, one for the hydraulic system, being it's so big, the system. So we have a 6-speed power shift, 4-cylinder tier 4 engine. This is not a little machine. This is got the 24s, 500s, 7R24. So a little bit wider tire than usually get. I think they got the 470s or the 500s. We're just looking to make a bracket now. We have to make our own spear and everything, so we have to get some piping that's good for that. Get all the snow melt off of it. And then we're just gonna go through it. We're gonna get that deleted. It's about $2,000. So you're gonna make a bale spear for it.
I got two. You know the hay wagon?
No, that's not good enough, Devin. Jesus Christ.
Yes, it's thick full pipe.
Oh, I guess. Yeah, I thought it looked like a little shrimpy.
It's not like
Yeah, that'll be alright.
it's not long enough.
Obviously.
It's like the old hay wagon.
Yeah, so I think we should do a 9. It was 1,000 hours. It was changed. I don't know if we should do everything. So we got one. This is engine pre. Okay, that's a fuel. Yeah, okay, that primer's there. So that's a fuel filter or water separator, and then this is the fuel filter. That's the engine filter. Then we have a transmission. That's a hydraulic filter. And CF oil filter. Never heard of that. So there's a lot of stuff to learn about this machine. It looks a little empty. All the lines, that's probably warm. Should be full.
It smells brand new in the cab.
Yeah, well, it should be.
It's no hours on that thing. It's crazy.
So yeah, I have not seen this yet. This is the first time seeing it. Usually, yeah, I'll go look at it, but we said for the amount of hours, I don't think there's going to be any trouble, and I don't think there is. This too looks like, where's that coming from? So yeah. Lots of stuff to go over. We'll check it all out. It's just making sure that nothing leaks, but it's hard because it's covered in snow, so we don't know if it's the snow or something else. Cool. So we'll go let the truck warm up, and then we'll get that filter. See if we can solve that problem. I think we should. This thing, we're gonna drain all the oil as soon as we take that off. Maybe there's a valve somewhere. And that would be good if there's a valve. That would not exist. I don't think that's the right belt on there either. That looks a little bit. Oh no, it's the same size on there. Yeah, I'm pretty impressed. Looks pretty good. Yeah. Does that just stay there? That doesn't look like it's secured. That's weird. Oh, it sits in there. There should be a top strap though. Oh, I think that's it right here. What the hell is this on the side? Oh, I think that's for changing the oil or something. I think that's what that is. It's like a funnel. Okay, wow. Oh, this big, big kahuna. Talked to a friend I went to college with. He does deletes on everything now, and he told me it was about $2,500 to delete it. So, if it gives us any trouble, I think we're gonna do that. I was just gonna delete it right off the start, but if it's not giving us trouble, I don't think we'll do it yet. But it's just all the little filters that get plugged up with carbon, and I think it gets pretty hot too, because this is all wrapped up, this stuff, so it's gonna do its burn down or whatever the hell it does. I don't know. Looks good. Gotta put a quick hitch on it, I think. Two toolboxes. What a cool thing.